Indiana, are we feeling good? Stars hung in the Midwest sky, a little back porch Hoosier night. We live the tailgate life and it don't get better than this.
Hey there, I'm Laura Jansen with Click on This. We're here at the Indianapolis Super Bowl Village and Corey Cox just got off stage performing. How does it feel?
Cold, very, very cold. We're glad to be in the heat now, but it was a great time. You know, the crowd came alive, and I think that warmed us up a little bit.
Good. And how did you and Larry decide to collaborate?
You know, Larry and I met about a year back, and we've done a couple shows together. And you know, we thought once we got this show booked, it would be great to, you know, everybody knows who he is around here. So we figured if he was interested, we'd bring him up and do a couple old songs that everybody loves, and he was interested in it, and I think it worked out great. You know, I love working with him. You know, I grew up on his music, so it's pretty cool to be a part of it now.
That's awesome. Now, how did you like performing with Corey?
Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. He's got a great band, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, the pressure's off me. I could just go be a guitar player, which is what I love doing, you know?
Yes, sir. You performed with John Mellencamp for years, 16, correct?
15 years, yes.
That's amazing. What was it like performing with him?
Well, something that I did for a long time. We're from the kind of same area of southern Indiana there, so it was pretty natural to do that, it seemed like, you know. But it was a long road. I mean, somebody asked me how we traveled. You know, I said, well, which tour, you know. And lots of times at the beginning it was just in a little old trashy van, you know. And then we went everything in between up to, you know, our own airplane. So
Yeah.
I like traveling that way a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do. I've seen some vans that have had bunks actually built into them now.
Oh, yeah.
Now, where do you get the inspiration for your songs?
You know, I grew up on everything, really. I mean, I grew up on classic rock, Bob Seger and all those guys, and then I grew up on, you know, the Garth Brooks and the Alan Jacksons of the world and the George Straits. So, you know, I try to pull influence from both backgrounds, you know. But, you know, really it's just about creating a sound that's you know, and taking influence from what you grew up on and what you believe in, and, you know, writing something that's believable. You know, that's what music should be about, and a lot of people tend to lose sight of that. And you know, I'm not going to play anything I don't believe in. You know, so that's kind of where I drew my inspiration back in the day. And you know, I've just tried to stick with the believability factor and just play stuff that I really, really believe in.
Then February 25th, I was wanting to tell you about, we're doing the largest guitar lesson in the world.
Wow.
And it's you can find out more if you go to larrycrane.com, and it's with Sam Ash Music. There's 48 stores all over the country, so we'll have about 50,000 guitar students watching online and be able to stream questions, you know, and you know, real time. You know, if they want to ask me something interactive, they can ask me, and I can answer them. Yeah.
That'll be really great. Okay, so you're not going to the Super Bowl because you'll be in Anderson, Indiana. Are you going to any of the parties or events?
I think both the days we played on here, I'm going to stick around and hang out. You know, the atmosphere is just so great, and you know, I've been a part of this city my entire life, and to see it like all dressed up like this is pretty cool. So, you know, I think me and the guys are going to stick around and catch the other shows and just see what Indy has to offer, and I've heard all great things so far.
So thank you for interviewing with us, and can we possibly get a shout out from you?
Huge thank you to Click on This for having me. We appreciate it.
Click on this.